Okay, before starting any dry fire work, make sure that your handgun is unloaded. Take the magazine out. Check all of your magazines. So that the firearm's completely unloaded, and have the ammunition in another room so that there's no ammunition on you. As soon as you observe and you decide to act, UDA, you then, as soon at the same time, the offhand is going towards the target as the other hand comes up to the gun and gets a good grip. If you can see how that comes down, so that the grip is extremely high. You don't want to grab it low like this. The grip needs to come down high on the gun. Thumb is up. Thumb should not be sucked behind on your duty gear. Your thumb should be pushing forward on the release as you pull up on the gun. Notice how I come out, and if you look at it, I'm going to point the gun towards you so you can see the fingers should be all wrapped around the gun completely. And if you go around this way, this thumb should be high so that your support hand has a place to go right here and work into the gun so that you have a good, proper, high grip on the gun. This is wrong. This is right. Get that good grip, high, tight grip. Don't even think about coming out of the holster until you've got that tight and high. Then you would come up and out. As soon as the barrel can go forward, it should start rotating forward. And I'm going to turn so that you can see what my other hand's doing. It picks up, it goes into the grip area, and then you're coming up on to your target. So I'll kind of go like this. Just like that. So from the side, you're going to come up, good grip, you'll come out, this hand rocks and turns, you'll meet the other hand, and you'll come up onto your target. This direction, it's up, draw, come forward, and you're on target. Back down, and in the holster. Some of the things that we see as instructors that you should not be doing would be this. Drawing, and then you come down. The hand catches and comes up. That is bad, don't do that. The other thing that we'll see as instructors, oftentimes this hand, it doesn't get in play until you've already come up, grab the gun, and then you come out, and this is bad, where you come up, you grab the gun, and for some reason we come up like this and then rock it forward. We don't do that. So it's simply you come up with both hands, break it, get out of the holster, then you can't turn, and you go straight towards the target. That's what we're looking for. All right, now we're going to talk about the reload. So the gun goes empty, you have the magazine in there, you dump the magazine by hitting the slide release. As you're coming back and grabbing the new magazine, remember you get it high, the finger's right there, the magazine's already out. Then you come down, and there's no problem giving out a quick little peek to make sure that you're going into the magazine well. Hit that, and then it's over the top, and you grab gross motor. As you pull this way with your hand, you also push that way with the gun. So it's a push, pull, push, pull all at once. And if there's rounds in the magazine, it will shoot forward. So if I hold my finger on there, it will shoot forward just like this. Then you come back around with the hand. Try to get a good grip. This is a good grip right here. This is not a good grip. Good grip. Bad grip. Bad grip. Anything like that is bad. If your knuckles are straight up and down on this hand, it's a bad grip. Your knuckles should be 45 degrees with the gun. That way you can get the proper alignment with everything. If your grip looks like this, or like this, even worse, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself if you're doing it this way. That thumb needs to be up. Both thumbs pointing towards your target. Can you see how my thumbs are lined up with my sights? And then you're good to go. So real quick, that's the emergency reload. Now we're going to do the tactical reload. Tactical reloads where you've been in a fight. Your magazine in this gun right now maybe only has 3 or 4 bullets left, and you have cover. There's a lull in the fight, and you have time to come down. Before you even think about pushing the button, make sure you actually have a magazine. And whenever you grab the magazine, and notice how my gun's not out here like this. It could be, I might have the gun out around the cover, ready to fire. This is why it's called tactical, because I can still get on that trigger and fire if I need to, while I'm making sure I've got another magazine ready to go, that I haven't lost it. Then you come up, and instead of trying to do the tactical load, clear out here with my arms extended, bring that gun into your workspace. That way I'm still looking down where the bad guy's at. I can come up and shoot if I need to, or I can come back like this to complete the tactical reload. I'm still looking, my eyes are still looking down range at the target, but I can simply look down and see where that needs to go. So I can get ready to push the button. Notice how my fingers are not wrapped around anymore. If you keep them like that, it's going to be hard for that magazine to drop when you push the button. So you kick your fingers up like this, it gets them out of the way. Now you can come in with this magazine ready to go. And you want to keep this magazine with full bullets held by your strong fingers, your thumb and strong fingers. The pointer finger is pointing at the bullet because it's going to help point it into the gun once you get your partially empty magazine out. So the easiest way to do it while you're still looking down range, look, see how I've got just a little bit of gap there, shorter than the length of the magazine. I drop the magazine. I want to retain the bullets that are in that magazine so I don't let it fall to the ground. I want my weak fingers to grab the magazine, my weak fingers, pinky finger and ring finger, my weaker fingers to grab the magazine. Now my strong fingers are holding the full magazine. They go in like that, insert hard. Then you can come back up and you're on target with one hand. Or if you've grabbed it properly with your pinky fingers, you can come up and get the proper grip before you even take your partially loaded magazine that's almost empty back. You can continue the firefight with that magazine like that. Once you decide the person's not charging you and you don't need to shoot, well then you can come down, get this magazine, and if you're working with just one magazine pouch, put it back in that magazine pouch, because now if your gun runs dry like this, you can simply go drop that magazine, put that one in, and then you're up on target ready to go again after you do the release. Okay, real quick, we're going to do a tactical reload. I'm up on target. I decide I'm going to do a tactical reload. There's a lull in the fight, I have cover. I come down, I find that I do have a magazine with bullets. I come up. I want to grab my empty magazine or partially empty magazine with my weak fingers. I insert my full magazine in. I can come back up on target, or I can take this back, and since I'm running one magazine pouch, I put it in. If I have a double, I would make sure that this magazine is either inserted in my rear pocket, or I would take the second magazine on my pouch, put it to my front area. That is my primary reload, and then I would take my magazine that's partially loaded and put it in the rear, so that if I need to get another reload, I come down and would index the fully loaded magazine. The magazine I haven't talked about should be pointed towards the center of your belly button, so the bullets would be shooting out that direction. If you turn it around, it's going to become a mess for you, and you're going to come down. If you index that correctly and you pull it out and you haven't set your magazines up right, they'll be backwards, and then you'll have to, fiddle around and get it set up right before you can get it into your gun. Okay, so emergency reload. It goes like this. As soon as that happens, dump the magazine. We don't need it anymore. It's no good. We don't even care about it. Kick it, throw it at the bad guy, whatever you want to do. Just get it out of your gun. It's in the way. Come down, engage your next magazine. The gun comes into your workspace. Let me turn so you can see what the workspace should look like. My workspace is in front of my face, so I can still look down range and see the bad guy. I can come up, but I'm also bringing it in front of my face. It's not down here, it's up here, so that I can then see down range. I finally get that magazine out, I insert, I can do a quick peek to make sure I'm actually in the right place, shove it in. Gross motor skills. I come over the top, I grab, I'm pushing with the gun, and I'm pulling with my hand at the same time, so that it'll go like this. It'll lock in place, the hand comes back up on, nice high grip. Don't mess yourself up with a low grip. That's the emergency reload. Tactical reload is where you've got bullets in this gun still. One in the barrel, at least one or two in the magazine. And you want to keep the magazine. You're in a fight, you have cover, you're looking, you come down, index the magazine, and remember, you want to hold on to this magazine with strong fingers. You've got two weak fingers that will hold on to the magazine that only has 2 or 3 bullets. There's plenty of space so that you can then, you're in the workspace, still looking, and then you can look down, insert that magazine. Okay, let me back up so you can see. Insert the magazine, open the hand. Just give it a little tap in there. You can do hard if you want, but it's not necessary. And then you can come right up on and you're ready to fire. If you drop the magazine, just let it drop. You can put your foot on it. That way you know right where it's at. If you look down right now, my foot's on the magazine because I accidentally dropped it. My skills are gross motor skills, and because I had it in my weak pinky fingers, I dropped it. Expect that to happen so it doesn't screw with your mind. You've got a fully gassed up gun right now, and you're ready to fight. When you get a minute again, just simply step down, pick up that magazine with, oh, there's nothing in it. Hopefully there would have been a couple in it, and then you can put it back in and you're ready to go again.